As you tend your succulents, watch for pests and other concerns, and consider ways to help the plants do even better. You're about to see me check my own collection for infestations, diseases, optimal growth, and more. If you don't see an issue you're dealing with, chances are you'll find it on my website's Pests, Diseases, and Problems page. I'm Debra Lee Baldwin, author of 3 books about succulents and how to grow and enjoy them in gardens, pots, and landscapes. When watering your succulents, aim the spray so it cleans dirt and debris and blasts away pests before they even get started. Depending on the time of year, I may take cuttings, fertilize the plants, or move those in containers into greater or lesser sun. I'm in Zone 9B, inland Southern California. Temps drop below freezing and rise into the 90s from late July to mid-September. Succulents, once lush and vibrant in spring, are vulnerable by summer to sunburn, heat stress, and pests. Succulents benefit from resident spiders. Those thread-like webs look messy, but they do indicate the presence of benevolent little bug eaters. Ants look for moist, gritty soil to nest in. Instead of dusting an infested succulent with ant powder or spray, I add the insecticide to a tray of water, then set the pot in it. The treated water goes up through the drain hole and saturates the soil. In about half an hour, no more ants. After they kept infesting this gasteria, I set a few flat rocks into a wider, shallow bowl, then set the pot atop the rocks and added water. A moat also keeps ants out of jelly I set out for orioles that spend summers here. It can be a challenge to protect plants from burning, yet also give them enough sun to flower. Huernia zebrina is one example. It's not a great-looking plant, but worth growing for its flowers. Oh no, see those raised bumps? That's scale. It's super hard to get rid of and will spread to other plants. I'll keep the unaffected leaves and start them in fresh soil. I'm afraid the rest is going to go out with the trash. A mouse chewed some of my haworthias and gasterias, so I installed an ultrasonic rodent repellent. I'm relieved the mouse didn't get this rare variegated specimen. I'm wondering whether to slice off the chewed leaves and what tool to use to do it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd also like to know why and what to do about haworthias that lose their roots. This variegated fairy washboard, Haworthiopsis limifolia, has been like this for over a year. It looks fine, but isn't growing. And this newer specimen is perfectly okay. When I have a euphorbia or a columnar cactus that wants to flop instead of stand upright, I tuck a rock or two between the body of the plant and the side of the pot to prop it up. I thought my mangaves were goners after a lot of rain and not enough sun led to a fungal infestation. I removed damaged leaves and applied fungicide, and now they're fine. I routinely cut off mangave flower spikes, which seems to stop or slow the plant's demise. This Agave americana Mediopicta alba survived a snout weevil attack several years ago. I suspect being damaged stimulated its meristematic tissue, resulting in all those extra leaves. Preventatively treat your agaves for snout weevil in spring and fall. Dry or fallen leaves could indicate a problem, or merely that the plant is entering a seasonal phase, like this crested euphorbia. It's normal for the lower leaves of rosette succulents to wither and dry. They may look untidy, but they serve to protect the plant's stem or trunk from cold in winter and sun in summer, which is why I don't trim off leaves that cling to the trunk of this tree aloe. Be sure to check the centers of Echeveria rosettes in late summer and fall for mealybugs. The scarring that such pests cause is irreversible. They're easy to control if caught early, by spraying with isopropyl alcohol. Protect variegated or crusted succulents from too much sun. During heat waves, I protect and shade exposed succulents with window screen, lightweight fabric, or, if it's only a small area, a paper towel. This is the variegated vine, Senecio macroglossus. Its leaves are stiff and waxy. It has daisy-like flowers, typical of Senecios, and it starts readily from cuttings. Echeverias, kalanchoe, sedums, and jade plants are among those succulents that sometimes propagate via fallen leaves or stems. Start these tiny plants in small pots or do what this lazy gardener does. Tuck them back beneath the mother plant. I figure it's where they want to be anyway. Aerial roots, those that grow into thin air, means that part of the plant is ready to be independent. Start new plants and cuttings in potting soil in early spring after all danger of frost. An exception are those succulents that are summer dormant, like aeoniums and Senecios. These wake up in autumn, so start them from late September through early November. In midsummer, this aeonium tucked itself in until the days shorten and temperatures cool. Visit my ad-free site for extensive illustrated info on every aspect of succulents. I hope you enjoyed this video and got ideas and tips for your own garden. Do let me know what you think in the comments, subscribe to my channel, and enjoy my many other videos. I'm Debra Lee Baldwin. Thank you for joining me.